Hello, and welcome to Backstage Buzz at the Mac, where you get the inside story on the art scene right from the directors and creators of the shows, along with exclusive insight about the events hosted at the Mac. I'm Diana Martinez, and today we have a big episode in store. Stay tuned for exciting season announcements for the 2017-2018 BTE, New Philharmonic, and Mac season, as well as ticketing updates from the College Theater Department. But first, let's look at what's in store for this summer's Lakeside Summer Series.
Lakeside Pavilion Summer Series is back at the Mac. This free outdoor entertainment series features concerts and more. Bring your lawn chairs and pack a picnic, or purchase delicious treats from local vendors for the perfect summer evening, rain or shine. The season kicks off July 6th with 3 free family-friendly movies on Thursday nights featuring Wizard of Oz, Back to the Future, and Zootopia. Then, starting July 14th on Fridays, check out any of our 2017 music highlights, including American English, Presley Perkins, Lewis and Cash, New Philharmonic, Magic of Motown, and Nikki Torres Rhythm Machine Band. Want more? Continue the season with WDCB Jazz Series on Thursday evenings beginning July 27th. Join us for an abundance of laughter, dancing, and an all-around great time the whole family can enjoy.
Here to share more about the Lakeside Summer Series are two people who are both involved but in very different capacities. Tom Murray is the Patron Services Coordinator who lines up all the vendors and the ushers and the concessions. And here to talk about the Jazz Series is Dan Bindert, Station Manager at WDCB Radio. Welcome, Tom and Dan.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Tom, let's start with you. Where do people park when they come?
There's a number of places you can park. You can pretty much park anywhere on campus, but the best places to park are going to be obviously outside in front of the Mac building, right off of Faywell Boulevard, and then also back behind the football field area. There's extra parking available if the front gets full.
Right.
And that's over on College.
And the parking is?
Free.
Free.
Of course, free, of course.
The best price ever.
Yep.
All right, so we get there, and there's lawn that people can bring a blanket.
You can bring a blanket, but you can't cordon off a giant area. It's
Right.
first come, first served basis. You
have to have your whole party
You have to have
there.
your whole party there. You know, hopefully everyone can show up at once.
Right.
You can't just reserve a giant plot of land and say this is ours. So, you know, come prepared, bring your whole party, and you'll be comfortable.
Now, I know you have amazing food there, so let's talk about some of the vendors you have.
Sure. We've got a number of vendors this year compared to last year and the year before. It keeps growing every year. So this year, I'm most excited about Toasty Cheese.
Toasty cheese.
I know you like toasty cheese.
I like toasty cheese.
Yep, who doesn't? So they do gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches. You can get bacon, duck bacon, chicken,
nice.
roast beef. Like, they have so many different combinations of these sandwiches. So they're outstanding. They're marvelous.
And they'll be near the football field lot, correct?
There's going to be a little food vendor area right in 1A. That's the football field parking lot.
So you have toasty cheese.
We have Toasty Cheese. We're going to have Weber Grill. They're kind of
They're
a mainstay.
great mainstay, yeah.
They're going to be having your summertime favorites, you know, your hamburgers, cheeseburgers. They got a beer can chicken sandwich that's just
Really
out of this
good,
world.
yeah.
So they've got all your favorite barbecue, and they got the big giant, you know, charcoal Weber grills that they bring out, and you know. We also are going to have Heavenly Hot Dogs.
Oh,
They're a local favorite.
Yes, they
and
are.
We're good friends with Joe, so he has a hot dog push cart that he'll be, you know, carting around the pavilion
With real
area.
Chicago dogs.
Real Chicago dogs, ballpark Franks, so they're really, really good. We're also going to have I Have a Bean Coffee is going to be with us this year. They're going to have iced coffee blended drinks that they're going to be offering this year, so that's going to be really exciting. Next to their tent, right next to them, we're going to have Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Those little tiny bundt cakes.
The little tiny bundt cakes,
delicious.
I think they're outstanding. They're going to either have the little bundt cakes, and they might have the buntlets. We're also going to have this new dessert cart that's going to be pushed around the pavilion called the Crave Cart. And the Crave Cart has ice cream, gourmet ice cream desserts, you know, chocolate covered ice cream sandwiches, sundaes, different things. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be fun.
Good for the kids, good for you know, it's going to be.
And then there's also like popcorn, candy.
Popcorn, candy, all your movie concessions are going to be at the concessions area next to the beverage tent.
So let's talk about for the adults. What do you have
Sure.
for the adults?
So we're going to have beer, of course. We're going to have Miller Lite, High Life.
For those 21 and over.
21 and over, you have to have a wristband. You know, you'll be carded, ID'd, and everything. So We'll have Miller Lite, High Life, and I believe we're going to have Leinenkugel. We're going to start the season with Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy.
Nice. And wine.
We'll have wine. We're going to have Vinago wine. It's a little portable wine. You peel back the aluminum foil and you can bring it to your
And the little
picnic
plastic
area.
cups are, it's awesome.
Yep, it's a little portable cup.
What is like what are you most looking forward to, Tom?
I'm always excited about the concerts. I'm a musician myself, so I
know
enjoy that.
Tom is a world-class drummer, if you don't know.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you. So, but no, I'm really excited actually about Back to the Future. That's one of my favorite all-time movies. You know, so I'm a huge Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd fan. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
You know what I like about the movies is the kids and the families all come together, and I think that's one thing about this event is that it is a very family-friendly event on many levels, and you see different ages but the movies become really children-friendly, and sometimes they dress up for the movies, which I love.
Right. And we've got Zootopia. It's going to be great for the kids.
And The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. And there's nothing better than sitting outside on a summertime night in the lawn, enjoying a movie. I mean, what's better than that? And having popcorn and your friends with you. It's just a great time.
So let's talk about jazz.
Sure. I'm always happy to talk about jazz.
I know you are. So what are you looking forward to? Tell us about your program and your lineup.
Well, we have 3 really great concerts, I think, lined up. The first one is going to be Guy King, who's a guitar player originally from Israel, moved to Chicago a long time ago to take part in the blues scene and became a regular member of a Chicago blues band for a long time. He now leads a band. It's almost like if you remember the old Ray Charles band, where he's got a horn section and 3 female backup singers that sing kind of like the Raylettes type of thing. So it is a real show. He's got a 12-piece band, Guy King's Little Big Band, and he's going to be doing tributes to Ray Charles and B.B. King. And Guy is a fantastic guitar player, great singer. So that's going to be a fantastic launch to the 3 WDCB concerts. The second is going to be the new Lionel Hampton Big Band, which Lionel Hampton, you know, he had Chicago connections, grew up in Chicago way back in the 1920s, but he still played and performed up until the current millennium. You know, he made it into the 2000s. Wow. He died in, I think, 2002, and he played until he was 94 years old. And Lionel Hampton's band still has members that have carried on. So it's not like a complete reach back without anybody there. It's some of the members of his original band and then some newer members of the band. But the front man who plays the vibraphone, which was Lionel Hampton's instrument, people think of it as a xylophone, but it's really vibraphone is what it's called, and is played by Jason Marsalis, who's the youngest of the Marsalis family. And kind of, for my money, the most interesting of the Marsalises. Yeah, it's really going to be a great show. So, so that's going to be great. And then we're going to close out with a concert that's going to help WDCB celebrate our 40th anniversary, which
Happy
is
anniversary.
This summer. Thank you. And so along with the Max anniversary and the College of DuPage anniversary, it's great to have these things all happening at the same time. And for the 40th anniversary for WDCB, we have trumpeter Orbert Davis, who's the leader of the Chicago Jazz Philharmonic, a very well-respected organization. He travels around the world playing, does a lot of interaction with musicians down in Cuba. He's been back and forth to Cuba a lot with playing with musicians there. And he's going to be doing a tribute to Dizzy Gillespie. This is the centennial year of Dizzy Gillespie, born in 1917.
You know, I appreciate what you do, because when it comes to the summer lineup, we've decided that we're going to, you know, do 3 jazz concerts, and I just say, here, Dan, you do these 3, because there's nobody better. I mean, you are the station manager of the biggest jazz station here in Chicago, and I can't thank you enough for your wisdom and what you bring to the table, and you really are curating, and I love that.
Well, we feel like it's such a privilege to get to do these 3 shows with you guys, because the Lakeside Pavilion, all the events, you know, the movies, the concerts, everything that you guys do, it's just fantastic. We always get such great feedback, not only from the people who come to the shows and see them and love the experience. They love the free parking and all the food that you're talking about, Tom. And then they also love the whole way that it's such a top shelf production. You know, the crew does such a fantastic job. The lighting is great. The sound is great. And it's just such a beautiful place to come see a free concert.
Where you
People
can
are amazed
see,
at
where
what
you
they
can see the concert, which is really exciting.
With world-class musicians.
Exactly.
It's such a step. It's like several steps above what people get when they see most free summer concerts.
Exactly.
So it's just
like a
great
Ravinia experience.
It really is.
For cultural fans that follow WDCB, where else are you going to be in the Chicago area? Because I know you do a lot of events.
Sure, we're out. We're always out at a lot of events throughout the summer. The big festivals in Chicago we're involved with, the Chicago Jazz Festival that happens Labor Day weekend. We'll have WDCB radio hosts emceeing one of the big stages there, and then we'll be participating in that. We'll have concerts leading up to it. We're going to be involved in a partial live broadcast of the Chicago Jazz Festival too, so people who can't make it out to the event will be able to tune in and hear some of the big concerts each night live as they happen on WDCB. So we're excited about that, but we're also out at places like the Museum of Contemporary Art in Chicago. We sponsor a weekly series that runs all throughout the summer there. Jazz Up Glen Ellen, which came back last year in a big way. That festival was revitalized. Yes, that's July 15th, an all-day Saturday event.
So there is no reason for people not to connect with WDCB.
That's right.
You will be all over Chicago, but if they can't, where can they tune in?
90.9 on your FM dial or online at WDCB.org. We stream. A lot of people like to just listen now on their cell phones.
Thank you so much, you guys, for coming to share this information with us. Remember to join us on Thursdays and Fridays starting July 6th for these family-friendly, fun, and mostly important, free events. For more information, please visit atthemac.org/Lakeside or call the box office at 630-942-4000. Buffalo Theater Ensemble, the professional theater company in residence at the MAC, is pleased to announce their new season. First up, beginning in September, is the Hitchcock thriller turned into fast-paced whodunit farce, The 39 Steps. Coming in February is Time Stands Still, a story about love in the face of war and the conflict that comes with balancing personal ambition and ordinary life. The final show of BTE's 17-18 season is Outside Mullingar. Set in the Irish countryside, this romantic comedy follows two middle-aged introverts on their lifelong journey to express their mutual feelings of love. The MAC's Professional Orchestra in Residence and the 2017 recipient of the Illinois Council of Orchestras Orchestra of the Year recognition is pleased to announce another exciting new season. Join the New Philharmonic Orchestra, directed by Kirk Muspratt, for 5 diverse but equally exciting concerts. Leading the lineup is the transformative masterpiece Mahler 5. This emotional powerhouse of a symphony will be performed by a giant orchestra featuring more than 70 musicians. Then join the New Philharmonic for a night on Broadway, featuring hits from music theater legends Rodgers and Hammerstein and Andrew Lloyd Webber. Kick off 2018 in style with the New Philharmonic's New Year's Eve concert, which will feature Viennese classics, movie favorites, and more. Then, the New Philharmonic will underscore an original production of Verdi's renowned opera La Traviata, a lavish story of dramatic love affair which inspired such films as Moulin Rouge and Pretty Woman. Closing out the season is a spectacular event created especially for the New Philharmonic patrons. For the first time in American history, Beethoven's 5 piano concertos will be performed together by critically acclaimed pianist Well Baruch in a concert called Beethoven's 5 Concertos, One Pianist. Here to talk about the College Theater Summer Play, a play on words, is the director, Amelia Barrett, and the coordinator of education and engagement at the MAC, Janie Sarther. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So tell us about Play on Words.
Play on Words is our family show that we do every year, and we create it out of improvisation. So if I try to tell you too much about it, it won't be accurate because we haven't started rehearsal yet.
So it's basically scripted.
We end up scripting it, and the students themselves put it together. We have a framework that we begin with. So this particular year, it's going to be about the power of words, and it's meant for families, from kids, I would say 3, maybe.
3 and up.
3 and up. And all the way up to grandparents and parents, and the college students usually come and act with us.
Now this will also be at Lakeside Pavilion.
Yes, it'll be part of our series with the Lakeside on a Saturday and Sunday in July.
for families to come. It's a great family show.
Bring your blanket, bring some food, have a good time at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Nice. And so, Janie, beyond that, I know you work very hard to try to bring the show to the community. So tell us about that.
That's the best part of this production is we don't just present it here at the college. We are really grateful for all of our community partners. We have about 8 libraries that are going to help present with us, from Lisle, Winfield, Lombard, Glen Ellen, Wheaton. And then we also have some community partners, Cantini, DuPage Children's Museum. We get out there and we have a lot of fun. So it's not just here at the college, but we bring it out for everyone to experience.
And how can people find out about performance dates?
The best place would be our website.
Our website.
At themac.org.
Okay. And they can just click on Play on Words.
Correct.
And when you picked the theme for this, how'd you pick the theme?
So we try to focus on younger kids and families.
Okay.
And we try to get them to interact with us. And it seemed to me with everything that was going on in the community, I don't mean just DuPage County, I mean
Greater community, the world.
the world, that words are becoming really important, and we have to value them, and we have to understand what they do to people. So this is going to be lighthearted, and it's created out of improvisation, but it's about the power of words. And we're hoping that we get kids telling us words that we can write on chalkboards and use them.
Oh.
So it'll be very, very interactive.
So there will be an improvisational component in the show, it
There
sounds
will
like.
be some.
Some.
Yes. My guess is that we'll end up like picking a few words that are buzzwords that most kids will use, and we'll go, oh, that's a good word to use.
So for the audience's perspective, when you talk about improvisational sketch comedy, you improvise in a rehearsal process, and then from there you take the best.
Correct.
And script it.
And script it. And the way we've been doing the last couple of years is that we share a Google Doc together, and at night after rehearsal, everybody goes home and they add in what they were doing during the day. And sometimes we come back to rehearsal the next day and think, that wasn't very good, let's start again.
Right.
And sometimes we go, wow, this is really, really fun. So we're going to do 3 short playlets, and they'll be marked on both sides by fun gags that we'll add the kids into.
Now, for students, what do you think is the best part of this, Janie, for students in the community and younger children?
I think what's been interesting in me watching your process is how many first-time actors are part of the play. Not only have they never acted, they've never written a script, and they get to be a part of it in a very open and easy process.
And a safe place. I mean, we always say, this is the place to fail, because
That's right.
you have to try.
Yeah.
So, and we always
And
pick
it
ourselves
never
back up.
fails.
No, it's a wonderful experience. And for our students traveling, it's very empowering. They get to learn how to tour a show. They get to see hands-on who they're acting with and for, and realize their impact on those kids. And for the community, I think it's a wonderful experience for those kids to talk back to the actors, to realize that it's not a screen, that they can't turn the channel, and that
kids respond.
they very much respond.
Yeah, if they like it, you know, and if they don't like it, you know. You know right away.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to share with us about this process or the show?
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for young people, not only our students, but people in the community, to get to know their neighbors, to get to know the people in their community, to realize that they have an impact on one another, and that it's something that will change. I mean, it's scripted, but depending upon who's in the audience, those kids change the script. I remember one year we had 2 children that came out of the audience that were so enthralled with what was going on that they started walking up on stage, and so our students just took them by the hand and they were part of the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's really being in the moment.
Yes.
That is really, that is interactive theater at its best.
And we call it no shushing. So everybody is allowed to talk and put their 2 cents worth, and we'll talk back to them.
Well, thank you both for what you're doing to bring culture and arts to our community and to bring it to children, because that's where we have to start our audiences, right, with the children.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information about College Theater's A Play on Words, please visit atthemac.org or call the box office at 630-942-4000. The MAC's 2017-2018 season is stacked with a rich variety of performances and events sure to deliver memorable, high-quality entertainment for all. The season kicks off with Jamie Farr from MASH as he recounts the autobiographical story of Mitch Albom's bestseller, Tuesdays with Maury. The show will take you on an emotional journey, sure to bring both tears and laughter. Live On, starring Olivia Newton-John, Beth Nielsen Chapman, and Amy Skye, is a triumphant show with music that carries the message of empowerment and hope. PBS cooking star, best-selling cookbook author, and part owner of Eataly, Lydia Bastianich, will be at the MAC to share stories and insight about her Italian roots and culture. Acclaimed living legend Savion Glover, reinventor of tap dance, Broadway star and choreographer, will be at the MAC for the Midwest premiere of All Funked Up, a new show which follows the history of dance through the decades. Visit the MAC during the holiday season for $1 Million Christmas, Presley, Perkins, Lewis and Cash. This show is comprised of hit songs from the 4 greatest rock and rollers of all time and features the stars of $1 Million Quartet. Then, in 2018, don't miss Grammy Award winner and country music star Roseanne Cash. After hearing those exciting highlights from our upcoming season, you're probably wondering about the best way to get tickets. So luckily, we have 2 resident experts joining us who will share some of their ticket wisdom. Julie Algis, the box office manager, and Roland Raffel, the coordinator of marketing and donor relations. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, when do tickets go on sale?
Tickets are currently on sale for our subscribers who have in the past purchased 3 or more events, and our donors who have purchased either tickets in advance or donated at least $50. They have until June 7th to purchase their subscription.
So they get first.
They do.
First chance.
That's a perk of being a donor or a subscriber, is you get to get them before they go on sale to the general public.
Okay.
Then on June 8th, anybody that buys 3 or more becomes a MAC subscriber, and they also get to take advantage of tickets, best seats, and the discount before they go on sale in August for single tickets.
Okay. So subscribers can buy tickets now.
Yes.
And then if you want to buy 3 or more shows,
Yes.
which is easy to pick 3 in this season.
Yes, you've done a great job of booking great shows.
Well, thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Then in June, they can buy
As long as they have 3 or more.
3 or more
yes,
shows.
They can
and then
do
if
that.
I just want to buy tickets to one production, I have to wait till August.
August.
So the benefit of subscribing is you get better seats.
You get better seats. They're all good seats, but you get the choice of the best of the
Right.
best. And you also get a discount depending on how many events you purchase.
What's the discount?
It's 3 to 4 events, you get 10% off. 5 to 7 is 15%, and 8 or more is 20%.
That's a great discount.
It is. The more you buy, the more you save.
Love it. And right now there's
You get other benefits that
Other
Roland was going
benefits.
to talk
Tell
about.
us about
as
the
being donor.
benefits.
Yeah, there's a host of other benefits that go on with becoming a MacPack subscriber. Number one, the really great thing is, like what Julie said, was that you're able to order your tickets ahead of time before the tickets go on sale to the general public. Another thing is the discount, but another thing is that there are other benefits like invitation to special events, and also let's say your schedule changes, and MacPack provides you with some flexibility. So your schedule changes, and you're not able to go to a show that you have tickets for. Well, you just call the MAC box office, you talk to Julie or one of her wonderful representatives, and she'll take care of you and exchange those tickets for you for free. It's literally that easy.
And that's a big deal because I think a lot of people are like, I don't want to subscribe because I don't know what I'm doing in July. I might want to go see this show, or I don't know in September what I'm doing.
Right.
So they can just call and exchange their tickets. What's the deadline that you need to call to exchange your tickets?
We need to have them 72 hours before the performance. If you're a single ticket buyer, it's a $5 per ticket fee. So as a subscriber, you save that $5 per ticket fee, which
That's a big
depending
benefit.
on how many you exchange over the course of a season, it could save you a lot
Then
of
you
money.
just go to a different show. You
Right.
apply those dollars to a different show.
Exactly.
What types of shows are in these subscriptions?
The MacPack is consistent of all of our performance events, New Philharmonic Orchestra concerts, Buffalo Theater Ensemble plays, and our National Theater live screenings.
So this is what I like about our subscription. They create it. It's not
Exactly.
like you have to
It's a
buy
pick-
all
it's-
the dance
it's
shows
fully
and you get a show
customizable.
you don't want. You
Right.
pick any 3 shows and you get a discount.
Exactly.
Right.
The only ones that are excluded are our college events because they're so reasonably priced already.
Right.
And any community events that we put on for our community members. Those are excluded.
All right, let's talk about something. There is a big article in the newspaper about ticket brokers.
Yes.
And that's a hot button for me, because I think that these ticket brokers are crafty and they know how to move their websites up on the list. So if I'm looking for a show that's coming to the MAC, I type it in and the ticket broker site comes up. What is the best way for people to save the most money? Because everybody's looking for a deal.
If they come directly to the box office, they save the most money.
Okay.
Every time you place an order, there's some sort of fee.
Right.
There's the fewest fees if you come directly to the box office. If you do it online, there's a convenience where you don't have to order while we're open. So with that comes some additional fees. But if you're looking for the best deal, it's come directly to the box office while we're there.
And you get to
pick your seats.
Right. You have a really great experience. You go up there. Our ticket representatives and Julie are so helpful. They really walk you through the process. They answer all of your questions. It's really a great experience.
If I am a subscriber, am I the first to know if a show's added as well?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the perks is anything that's added throughout the season, you get an early notification. Also, at the beginning of each new season, you're invited to a pre-show party hosted by you, where you get to be on stage and have a show, a little preview of what's coming up, so you can have a snippet of the upcoming events and order early.
It's a great opportunity when you're a subscriber and you go to the renewal process to come to these preview parties. And Diana and the staff does such a great job of talking about the shows, giving you more inside information, and so you feel really empowered to make a great decision and have an excellent experience here at the MAC.
Let's talk about donors.
Sure. You know, the donor program is something that really helps us support our mission of enriching the cultural vitality of the community. But more importantly, it also provides benefits for people who make a contribution of $50 or more. And there are a number of benefits, including some of the same ones that are available for subscribers. But they include other things like invitations to private events, special meet and greet with artists of your choice. There's even a donor dinner with directors, including you, Diana. So it really is it's kind of a nice thing, and it's a nice perk that you get, and you're still helping the mission.
And the donor levels dictate what you get, right?
Exactly.
So if you donate X number, you get a backstage meet and greet. You donate X, you get to come to a dinner and have front row seats at the Lakeside Pavilion.
Exactly, exactly. So, and there are levels on our website. So if you visit the MAC website at atthemac.org, and if you go to the top where it says support the MAC, there's a list of benefits to each level of contribution. So I encourage you to go there and check it out. And if you have any questions, feel free to call me or the College DuPage Foundation.
Let's talk about hours, because there's a lot of shows, there's a lot of people who want to buy their tickets. When can they come see you, Julie?
We are open Tuesday through Sunday from noon to 6. We're also open 2 hours before every performance.
Okay.
So we're dark on Mondays, but every other day, 12 to 6, you can come over. Somebody will help you right at the window. You can look at the computer, pick your seats. Painless.
Or you can come on to our tickets on sale party, which is a pretty big bash.
If you wait until August, if you decide you don't want to subscribe or you can't commit to 3 shows, every year we have a tickets on sale party.
Free lunch.
Free food, free tours, prizes, raffles. You can take a tour of the theater. You can take,
see the seat that you're going to sit in.
Exactly.
You can ask us questions. We'll all be there to tell you about the shows.
Right. And so on that one day, the fees are waived, so you can come in, have a MAC staff help you, but then you can get the pick of what show you'd like to see.
And that's our tickets on sale party in August.
August 5th, 10 a.m. in person at the box office. If you're not available that day, the following day, that Sunday the 6th, they go on sale by phone at 630-942-4000.
Thank you.
Or on the website at atthemac.org.
Perfect. Julie, thank you so much. And Roland, thank you so much for coming. Be sure to tune in every month for new episodes of Backstage Buzz, where you will hear even more about the art scene at the MAC. For more information on future programming or events, please call the box office at 630-942-4000 or visit us at atthemac.org. And be sure to come visit us at the 4th of July parade in downtown Glen Ellen this year. We'll be marching in that parade, and we hope to see you there. On behalf of the McAninch Arts Center and College of DuPage, I'm Diana Martinez. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you at the theater and next time on Backstage Buzz.